Hey, everyone, this is Marlo here, and I'm giving you my live reaction to Chicken Episode 304. And before I move forward, I just want to point out that these episodes came from the past weekend, but I had to deal with work this past weekend, so I never exactly had time to actually do my videos. And since I haven't actually at work, I'm going back to work till Thursday, but hopefully I get something for Wednesday, but it looks like that's not the case. So for Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm going to create out one video today, and the next two videos will be done tomorrow. I was trying to do it earlier, but I didn't have the perfect lighting, but two judgments remain. Says everything's going good, so without further ado, let's just get into the chapter. But actually, point from last week's chapter, which I read off screen, that thing I missed, was the fact that we had the match between Asahi versus Megumi, which was kind of a big huge stretch for Megumi, in that she wanted to, if she were to win in the Shurigeki against him, against Saiba, and against Asahi, I keep calling Saiba. Saiba was the last name, not the first name. Asahi beat Megumi, and the Shurigeki was that Megumi was going to get the knight, or actually the condition was that if Megumi were to win, she would ask Asahi to stay away from Erina forever. Basically for eternity. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. It was 3-0 win for Asahi. And eventually, to see after the moment, after that match was over, we had a little moment between Erina and Asahi. That the reason Asahi is doing this is so that he can save Erina's mom, Mana, from her demise. And being on Erina's god tongue isn't the way to do it. But of course, that Saiba, and of course, the only way to do it is that Asahi will be the one to create the dish that will save her from her torment. But of course, the end of the chapter ends with the first one person saying, I disagree. And of course, we don't know who would say that. And so, no surprise on who of all the characters, it was going to be Soma. But here we go. Soma objects to Asahi's self-assuredness of his victory. I disagree. No one's doubting your victories. I still plan to win. No one's doubting your victories. I still plan to win this thing. So at the very least, I'm doubting you. I mean, this tournament is huge. As I said, there are at least a few people that still want to win. Is that? Oh, he gets cut off. Is that so? At the very least, it seems Princess Anna thinks differently. Looking at her, is that even true? I would say no confirmation on next season 4 for Civil Wars. Hopefully, get some confirmation at some point soon. Right into the spring season, yet we saw no word on that. Probably a summer release, then, if anything. Mother and daughter, both possessors of the god tongue. They face different directions and walk different paths, but to where? I do love the fact that you can contrast their clothes, that Eren is like one side's the yin, one versus the yang. One's good and one's evil. So the title is called The Curse of the God Tongue. We had the despair of the God Tongue, the God Tongue of despair. Now we have the Curse of the God Tongue. Was there even more death? Where's we even see more death of the drawback of the God Tongue? Looks like we're in a hotel room here. That's only also the luxurious one for the blue tournament. And we have Megumi's face here, of all things. Red and blush, I guess I said. If you lose to Asahi-san, you'll marry him? And someone's here, too. Apparently, in the next panel. What in the world did you make a promise like that? In the moment, I was just so fed up with his challenges that this is bad. I can't believe you're in this pickle. Or it's not that I don't know what you would say, but then again, she doesn't swear that much often, so it makes sense. It gets into home, it gets into being raised like being trying to be the perfect daughter, or at least the perfect woman. Have that a lot. That's why you were so peeved in your match with Takemiku. Yeah, that's why. You know, though, that word of yours might never happen anyway. Huh? Might never happen anyway. Look at the bracket. If I just win a few more battles, it'll be me versus Sawase. Things will come to a head. And if I beat him there, he won't even get a chance to face Naki. So he beats him in the semi. So he beats him in. Okay, so if someone were to win the next match against one of the Nora chefs, possibly he will go up against him in the semifinals, which will lead to. Well, then Aaron, that depends on who Aaron faces at her semifinals. That's how it works. I apologize in advance for stealing your chance to sell things for them, but I wonder, will things really turn out like that, though? You see it, haven't you? The strength of his cross knives? You only have superhuman power. To be honest, the fact that you've made it this far is a miracle. Akiri-san? But she's actually doubting Selma here? Yeah, right, this is the guy who took down at least, like, a good majority of the Elite Ten. Well, at least a good chunk of them, I would say. What you say? I don't know. I try, right? Couldn't think of it. Why are you on his side? You've been acting weirdly late. You've been acting weird lately, you know? Yes, I know. I'm preoccupied with weird thoughts. Weird thoughts, you say? I wonder why. Oh, you're actually picking up why my lips are a little bit. I should have mentioned this in the very beginning. If you notice why my lips are like, a little bit glossy, it was a bit of a shine because I actually have a cold sore. Just woke up this morning with a cold sore, and I'm putting especially Vaseline on it. So hopefully by Thursday this will go away because I go work with the presentation myself. Some part of me wants you to lose to him, Yukiya-kun. Oh, there you are, Asahi-kun. Oh, Yunosuke, sit down, man. In high spirits, I see. Of course, thanks to you and Sarge and the others, things are going smoothly. All the things I had the four of you do to get into Tsuki Academy. Good work, seriously. We'll do whatever it takes to make you happy, Asahi-kun. Well done researching the God Tongue and the situation in the Nakani household. Thanks to my dream of taking the ultimate woman, the one who possesses the God Tongue, as our wife, the plan to achieve it came together. What even is the God Tongue? What even is the God Tongue? I was like the Yunosuke was asking that. Yunosuke. A trait that appears once every 10 or so generations of the Nakani family. The reason the Nikes have been able to always know the backstory of the God Tongue, at least what he was able to find under his research, have been able to rule over the gourmet world of Japan is because they are the only family line that can produce heirs that possess this ability. From the outside, the birth of a holder of the God Tongue probably seems like an unprecedented blessing. But inside the walls of the Nakani house, things are much different. He takes a look at eating a nut. Every single holder of the God Tongue over the ages has despaired of cooking and died in agony. Very ironic to the members of the Nakani clan. The God Tongue holds the honor of their family, but everyone hopes it isn't born in their generation. Yes, and the hope that will cut through the sadness is my cross knives. When my plans come to fruition, Nakani Mana and Princess Erina and everyone else, they'll all get a wonderfully happy ending. And the way how the lights right in this panel when he says that, just some more sinister motives right there. Let me tell you a story. Honestly, it's about as far back as I can remember. Well, we're going to hear mostly from Erina's side of things. The god hollow-faced my mother. She sent back everything she ate. She couldn't even stand the smell of dashi. Sitting at the table or coming into the kitchen was simply out of the question. And one day mother left the Nakani household. I didn't see her there again ever. Erina Mana is sick. Erina Mana is sick. That's why she's going to take some time away from food. She'll heal her heart bit by bit and aim for recovery. But she needs time. I ain't patient enough. We have to go through all this. Nah, the standard number. Not too much. When will she be better? When will her come back home? Oh, and Nakani actually doesn't quite know that. If someone with a God Tongue like herself wins this tournament, Mother will be disappointed. I have no hope of breaking through Mother's despair. I don't know where the hell I got desire. It's supposed to be despair. And that's why I think we should just bet on Sawasi's power so that we can be happy. The speech was that she's actually scared, but also that she is like accepting reality that Asahi's ability is the only way to save her and the Naikari clan. Well, look, I'm sorry, but I'm going to defeat Asahi. But it seems you've got your own stuff going on. Things that don't concern me. Your friendly matters, right? So good. I was like, Megan was just surprised to hear that from some of all people. I think I'm going to turn in for the night. Later, Nakani leaves his. Why do you say those things tonight? So what? What should we do? Do you really think it's fair that he wins like Nakani said? Don't know. But you know, the god tongue really seems like a pain. Where does... Huh? Seriously, I mean, when it comes to critiquing food, it works really damn well, but it doesn't look like it lets you say the things you need to say to the people who need to say them to. But let me reread that one again. It doesn't look like it lets you say the things you need to say to the people you need to say them to. Okay, turn the sky at night, turns to day. It looks like we finally have the official dragon. You guys saw won his match on the previous night. It's you guys someone versus Asahi round 2. Let's see, hopefully this turns out better than the last one. The victory's here. Guess Blue's coming to its climax, huh? Yeah, my dreams are within arm's reach. Oops, here comes an obstacle. You said you want to get revenge against me, right, Yu-Gi-Oh? Doesn't look like that wish is coming to true anytime soon. The one whose wishes will come true, and who will get everything they want, is me. Look, if you beat me, feel free to do whatever you want. But you should know something. Oh? You'll never be able to make Nakari happy. Bold words. Pretty mature words for a child like you at least. And I can't tell if I can tell that there's a distinct art direction here, but it looks like his eyes are a lot more dead in that panel than they are here in the next one. Like someone's really dead serious on beating him. Let's hopefully he does. The Aldini brothers. Megumi's watching in the stands. We have some of the judges here. Okay. Okay. Okay, I just want to point out for the next 2 panels, the next 3 panels, let's just see, after from the Aldini brothers and Megumi in the stands, I've had also the 4 old man judges from previous chapters and episodes. It's Nikumi, it's Nikumi, and in fact, the one thing the next time we've seen her, we have not seen her in a while. The first shot we see her is an upskirt. It's literally an upskirt shot. I know the series is known for its fan service, but come on. A very serious moment, and you're going to give me an upskirt shot of her. Oh, Food Horse, how much I love you, but still, man, sometimes you're going a little bit across the line here. Oh, it's not just them. Well, everyone, we got freaking Gin. Yeah, we have Gin. Ome Nakari. There is Jojuro. Saiba Asahi versus Yukiya Soma. The fight begins! So it's the cross lines versus the unknown versus the next to known superpower. But this time on a more grander scale than the last time they fought, so this is going to be exciting. The semi-final match will decide the fate of the Nakari family. It finally begins. And so far, we're not going on break. We're not going to be missing any steam. We're not going to lose any steam on this. Actually, I should say by the weekend, today's Tuesday, and the next one's coming out this weekend. So until then, before I close the video, I want to point out that we have the final match between Asahi and Yukiya It's Asahi and Soma, with everyone coming from the Polar Stars, from the Tuesday County, so I really doubt that any of the rest of the Elite 10 is going to come and see this. I wouldn't be surprised if Ichiki Senpai comes in, because, you know, being the Senpai to Soma makes sense. Same goes for Temunori. We have the likes of Gin Dojima, Jojiro, the father between these two, and of course, All Might not going to be seeing this. So this is how big of a scale this match is. It's a huge spectacle. And funny enough, the next following chapter is coming up during the WrestleMania weekend, which WrestleMania is said to be like a very spectacle of WrestleMania. That's going to be great about how they booked that match, but that's wrestling. This is anime. Well, this is a manga series or an anime that I'm watching. That I'm reading. Two words should not really collide unless they're two worlds that I accidentally brought it together. But next chapter is going to be the match. I don't know how many pages. I don't know how many times we're going to stress this, but hopefully it's a spectacle. So until then, leave a like, subscribe, comment, share with friends. Next time in the next video. Laters.